Ever found yourself daydreaming about that moment when everything in your life would just magically change? Like some force would just swoop in and drastically change your life forever, almost as if you were the main character in a movie? Well, you're not alone, my friend. While having these dreams is nice, sometimes they can do more harm than good. So, what can you do about it? Well, I'm sharing some things I wish I had known in my early 20s. Let's start at the beginning. In my teens and early 20s, I fantasized about radical change. Being discovered, winning the lottery, landing my dream job on the spot. I believed someone or something would rescue me from my mundane reality. Daydreaming is fine, but without a plan or action, it's just a fantasy. Going from teen to adulthood, I thought adulthood would fix everything. In high school, I dreamed of moving to California or New York after graduation. But without understanding bills, taxes, or insurance, I had no realistic plan and didn't take the steps to make that happen. Years passed and I was stuck in the same cycles, living paycheck to paycheck, doing Uber for extra money, struggling with depression and anxiety, spending hours in bed trying to escape reality. It all came crashing down when I realized I was still doing the same things, just in different places. Deep down, nothing had changed. I was still depressed, anxious, frustrated, always wondering, when will it be my time? Working through my trauma and mental health, I had many light bulb moments. Seeing my life without my victim narrative made me realize I wasn't taking the necessary actions to live out my dreams. I took half-hearted actions, thinking there was only one way. This stubbornness kept me from growing and left me feeling frustrated when things didn't turn out how I imagined. If you're feeling stuck or frustrated, constantly dreaming but never making real progress, trust me, you're not alone. I faced the same problems, but I have learned 3 crucial lessons that have shifted my perspective. Let me share these things that I wish I'd known back then so you can make changes in your life. The world owes you nothing. No one owes you anything, and you don't owe anyone anything. These words may sound harsh. I know the first time I heard them as a child, I wanted to cry. But there is some truth to them. Nothing in life is promised to you, and that's okay. It doesn't mean you aren't deserving of the things that you want. You just won't get them without putting in the effort. Effort is key. And effort doesn't always mean moving mountains. It can be as simple as making the conscious decision to take a different action or step that you haven't done before. For example, you cannot expect to make new friends if you keep staying at home in your bubble. You have to go out and try. You may get lucky and meet people the first time you go out, or you may not. Life is random, and as mentioned earlier, nothing is promised. A goal without a plan is just a wish. You can dream all you want, and that's fine. I used to, and I still do daydream, but daydreaming without a plan can be detrimental. If you have a goal, write it down. Make a plan and review it regularly. How can you make this goal into a reality? And what steps do you need to take? If you find that you have many goals, I know I do, start small and remember, keep it simple. Where do you see yourself in the next year or 6 months? You need to create checkpoints when making your plan. Think of your goal as driving across the country. If you try to go from New York to LA without a map or stopping for gas, rest, and food, not only will you get lost, but you may get hurt along the way. No one is going to save you, so you have to learn to save yourself. This just means acting on your plan. Constantly making plans but never taking any action is just another form of analysis paralysis. And this is not your friend and will hinder you. All of those great ideas and fire plans won't amount to anything without action. You have to hold yourself accountable, and this is by no means easy. Changing from doing nothing or taking little action to being someone who takes massive action is hard because you're used to particular habits. It's like dreaming of traveling to a new country. You have the idea, you want to do it, you dream of doing it, and you even write out a plan of how you could do it. But you don't actually take action. You don't request the time off, you don't save the money, you don't buy the plane ticket. You're just stuck in this phase of wanting, wishing, planning, but never actually doing. What is one step you can take today to move closer to your goal tomorrow? After realizing these things, I understood that I had the power to change my life. If you find that you're stuck in the same daydreams, waiting for someone to save you, remember this. You have the power to change your life. Start with a goal, make a realistic plan, and take actionable steps. These are just some of the things I wish I knew in my early 20s. Although, I doubt I would have listened. I was pretty stubborn. Thank you guys for watching. If you resonated with this, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts. What are some goals you're working towards? Share them in the comments down below. I would love to hear what you're working towards. Let's take action together.